And a beautiful morning it is. Good morning, my dear friends. Your Sunshine right here in Sunshine's Corner. And as I tell you every single day, you've stepped into the hottest spot there is right here in Pensacola. This is the place where we do the difficult conversations, but you can feel safe doing that. And of course, keeping you entertained, keeping you informed, that is what we're all about. And I want to tell you, as I do every single day, thank you for stepping in. So tell somebody to tell somebody else. You want to know what's up? This is where you need to be. And you know, every single day, I try to reach and get things that's important to us so that you'll know what's happening in and around our community. And guess what? Today is no different. We know that coming up this week, kicking off on Saturday, as a matter of fact, there's a big celebration going on. We're talking about Juneteenth, and I can just jump up, click my heels twice, but I don't want to do it on the set, okay? But we've got things that starting off. We've got some people in the studio with me today. We're going to be talking about another Juneteenth event that's going to be going on Juneteenth, but it's not going to happen till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I want to welcome back my good friend Carin. Hey, honey.
Hey.
She said, hey, she's back. But you know, I want to say welcome to Al. Al and I go back a long time.
Long way.
But you know what, Al? I don't understand. I saw your daughter graduate. How is that? And I'm still stuck at this 35.
I think I had her probably about, you were maybe 5?
Maybe 5. I was born on 5.
Yeah, I had it in, yeah.
It had to be. But thank you guys for getting up early to get here to talk about some things that we want to make sure the community is aware of. And we all know just how important it is to talk about Juneteenth. We know just how important it is to myself, especially, that we are celebrating this national holiday now, that we can talk about the things that's been hidden for so long, and now we can celebrate openly with a smile on all of our faces that I see. So I'm going to just jump right into the conversation. First of all, I want Al, since this is your first time being on with me, I want you to tell everybody what you do, how you do it, and how well you do it, and how we got this started.
Well, let me say this, Sunshine. I'm going to try to match your energy. It's going to be difficult, but I'm going to have a go at it now.
I know you do.
So my name is Al Henderson, and listen, Sunshine, I've been around this community since I was born.
Oh, come on now.
So I started out at Escambia High School, went from UWF, traveled from UWF, started while I was at UWF, had a great mentor in Les Humphrey.
Oh my God.
The Pensacola Voice newspaper. So it gave me a great opportunity to have someone and be under someone's tutelage.
That's right.
And training to really get me hip to the things and how to navigate this community.
And that's right.
Actually, while I was there, I had a unique experience in meeting Eugene Brown. Who actually sat in this seat that I'm in now. So the Human Relations Commission was around a long time. So I've been uniquely involved in it for years now.
So
never knew that I was going to actually sit in this seat later on. I had no idea. So that's what I do now.
That's right.
I sit in the seat, Human Relations Commission, which deals with fair housing, which also deals with employment discrimination. But more importantly, we deal with community relations.
There you go.
What does that look like? I mean, when you really think about it, it depends on what's the issues, what are the concerns. Today is Juneteenth, and how do we take Juneteenth and navigate it and address issues that we have? So
there you go.
That's why I'm here today.
That's good stuff right there. You see, that's the energy. Well, come on, Carin. I know you're going to talk about what we got coming up. Let's say this first of all. Now, I'm going to tell you, we're going to be giving away some things today, so get ready to dial. You could be one of those people who win. I'll tell you what it is in a moment. Get the suspense going. So I know you're going to talk about some things. I met, how long we met? About 2 or 3 months ago?
Yes.
And it was just really by chance. We were at lunch with Pookie.
Yeah.
And you know Pookie. Pookie wake up everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, Pookie. But we connected right there at the table.
Yes.
And I mean, it's going on ever since. And then look at us now. We're going to be Superwoman and what's the other?
Wonder Woman.
Okay, come on, Wonder Woman. I see the shoes, Wonder Woman.
See the colors. The colors match.
Colors got it. There you go. But now, tell me, how did you get this going on? I know you got a part in it.
Yes, so we decided to partner with the Escambia, Pensacola Human Relations, the city of Pensacola, and the county, and the Wahoos.
Right.
So, yeah, with the Blue Wahoos. So the event is going to be there. It's going to actually be taking place there on the courtyard. We will have vendors. If they let me throw it out, I will. If they let me throw out that first pitch,
Let's add that in there.
Do the first pitch.
Yeah, the first pitch.
I'll do the first pitch. I can do it.
Can you throw it across?
I can
you
throw
make
it
it up there?
I think I can.
Okay, now with that partnership that y'all came up with?
We wanted to do something a little bit different. So with that, we want to do something with fireworks. So fireworks is going to be our big event. So that's why we wanted to be.
Yes.
Oh yes, it's going to be fireworks. At the end of the game, there will be fireworks. There will be all kinds of entertainment, music.
Would you like me to come and sing?
Yes.
Oh,
what do you want to sing?
Al, look at me and move to the
Really? I was trying to get her attention. Like, really?
I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to ask you. I just tell everybody yes.
You'll tell me again.
Yes, I tell her, listen. Let her finish. So we're going to have all kinds of vendors. We are actually still looking for vendors as well if you want to be a part of, the event. We'll have vendors. We'll have games for the kids to play. They'll be in the courtyard. You can bring your tents, your blankets, sit out, relax, just have a good time. It's going to be music, all kinds of events, and just things and activities for the community to do.
Absolutely. And with celebration of Juneteenth, you got to bring it to family.
Yes.
You know, family.
Yes.
And with that, because with Juneteenth, oh man, when I get to, you may have to tell me to stop because I'm so pleased the fact that we are now celebrating this holiday for so many things that I could go on and on and on about that. And listen, so there are going to be a lot of things going on, so don't think that you can't go to something. As a matter of fact, hit a lot of them.
Yes.
Because they're kicking off starting this weekend. It's going to be a lot of things going on.
Yes.
Well, go ahead, Ed. I see you want to say something.
So, when we thought about this and we said Human Relations Commission, what role do we want to play? We recognize that there are a number of things that are happening already.
Oh, yes.
And so we were trying to figure out how can we either kick it off or we bring it to a close, or culminating. So that's when we partnered with the county, partnered with the city and the Blue Wahoos and said, you know what? Fireworks.
That's right.
I got to give it to Commissioner May. It was actually his idea about the fireworks.
Really?
Yeah, it really was.
Boom.
How many events do we have that celebrate us and our tapestry and our culture that culminate in fireworks?
We don't have it.
None. And when he brought that idea up, I was like, that's excellent.
That's an excellent idea.
I really like that. And so even down to the day, I was getting dressed and I said, hey, I don't put on the suit like I'm put on the suit because you're inviting people out to a baseball game.
Come on with them jeans,
It's family fun day, festivities. We're going to have folks there with music. And so it's just an opportunity for us to bring everyone together because Juneteenth is not just about what we are doing and celebrating what we've gone through. It's how we persevere and sharing that with others so others can be more aware of what's going on.
Now, that was a mouthful right there, to share.
Yes.
To share. Yes. To share. Now, that was a lot to say right there. And I want to encourage everybody to make sure, if you're not, I'll say this because I'm being totally honest. There are some people I have spoken with, even in my community, don't even know what Juneteenth is.
Yes. Yes. Listen, we have Robin Richard who's putting together the slides and all the tidbits and information for that. When I think about like the Orwells and I think about the Tony McRae seniors, all these historians who captured all of this information, down to what we're going to be celebrating that day. We're actually going to celebrate the baseball team, the Little League baseball team who came out and they participated in that World Series. So we're going to celebrate them. We're going to celebrate Bruce's Beach, kind of tie all of that together. Tie it all together and then just share with other individuals who are there and just share with them and say, hey, this is what we used to do and this is the contributions we've made to the community as well.
Absolutely, which is good. Did you hear that, everybody? Now, there's something for everybody, the children included. Educate them.
Yes.
Now, we're having fun, but this is also an educational feature as well.
Yes.
Because if you're coming out, you want to know what you're coming out to.
Yes.
If you're going to say you're going to celebrate, you want to know what you're celebrating. So by doing that, come out with all of the activity that's going to be going on. And I know that this, with Robin,
yes.
Robin,
yeah.
you're going to learn something today.
Yeah.
So, she's good at teaching.
She is. The vision is during, after each inning, there's something that's going to pop up on the screen that shares this tidbit of information. It could be something that's locally or it could be something that's happening on the national level. So that's kind of the vision with it, right?
You know what? When you say tidbit, there was may he rest in peace, a DJ that used to say, yeah, I got a little tidbit for you. And every time I hear somebody say tidbit, I think about Papa Rock. Papa Rock was a legend right here in the city himself. And I mean, every time I hear that, Al, because he had this thing, I got this little tidbit. And whenever he would He even bring me on, say, you going over, she got a little tidbit for you. His face popped in my head. That's okay. Now, Papa Rock, we're celebrating you too.
Yes.
Okay?
Papa Rock, Cooper Morgan,
God,
Louis
all of those.
Lees. I'm
That's
sorry.
right. Oh, she don't know anything in this.
I don't know these people.
You didn't know Papa Rock?
I did not.
You poor thing.
I'm sure we probably have some tapes or something, some footage we can.
I got some
sure you
footage
got
of him. Let you hear his voice. And he had this thing, I know we're just celebrating. Pop Rock would always close his show. He said, now whenever you going down that street, you see a bouncing ball going across the street, slow up because there's always a child behind that ball. I thought that was really smart how he closed his show every time. You didn't know Papa Rock. Well, we're celebrating Juneteenth and Papa Rock.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. I need to know.
Now I see also that here that you're going to be giving away hats. What hats are these?
Carin?
They're going to be the Blue Wahoo.
Blue Wahoo hats.
Yes.
Okay. And
Food.
food. And
Tickets.
What?
Tickets
Okay.
to the game.
What kind of food you going?
Well, actually, on the tickets, they get a meal with the tickets. So we
Okay.
don't have the food vendors, but
Oh, the
with
vendors are going to be the
tickets,
one preparing the food.
The vendors that are part of the Blue Wahoo. They're
Blue
getting
Wahoos,
food.
yeah.
Oh, the
It's
Blue Wahoo.
Yeah.
They're the
You get
ones who
tickets, you go
actually
in-
get
yep.
them. You get the tickets and you get food with the ticket as well.
Oh, okay.
So
you
it's a
got whole
combo.
meal
Yep.
on, so you got to worry about eating.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
But that doesn't stop them from if they bring their own things like that. But if you think about it, they're probably going to be coming from another Juneteenth
course.
event
Oh
where there's a
my
lot of
God,
free food.
Food and
We just
stuff.
want to just kind of partner and say, okay, you finished that event, come over here.
Exactly.
We have some
Yes.
more information we want to share with you.
Exactly.
And we have fireworks.
That's right. At the end.
Fireworks. I'm so excited about that.
Because I mean, I've seen them when they do their fireworks, and sometimes you can just sit, and after the game, you see all that, and just think that this is also in celebration of the fireworks of Juneteenth. I think that Lumen, thumbs up. But that was a great idea, and with the fact that we are celebrating Al, when you talk to even with the youth today. And I have to go back to them because they are out tomorrow.
Yes.
We've got to educate them. And with this, I'm sure you're going to be there. And with Robin, she is just a teacher from the heart. And to educate even not only in the Black community, the importance of Juneteenth.
Yes. Yes.
You know, because there are some red, yellow, black, white, brown don't know what it's all about.
Don't know.
You know, the history of it, the why we are so to get this celebration. And I think what you're doing with all of these that's going to be taking place during that date, all of these different on the 19th as well as coming up this weekend, go out and attend, learn something, so that I think that if we educate our youth, if you don't know your past,
Right.
where you going?
I absolutely agree. Here's another point I want to touch on. And this is a safe space.
Oh, that's a safe place.
Transparency.
That's right.
I've been in meetings, I've been with organizations, and you talk about Juneteenth or you talk about MLK, and where people decide they don't really want to celebrate it at that moment. They don't even want to take the holiday.
I know.
They'll choose to take the holiday on another day. And so you're thinking this is a federal holiday and it's an opportunity for you to be off and to participate in the festivities so you can learn.
Exactly.
So people kind of know that it was Emancipation Proclamation, and they kind of know Juneteenth celebrate because it was 2 years afterwards. But they really don't talk about, well, it was actually the 13th Amendment, the 13th Constitution Amendment that really freed slaves.
Exactly.
They don't talk about the 14th, they don't talk about the 15th, because those things kind of really laid the foundation for where we are today.
Exactly.
And they go back and they look at all of those things and say, well, here's how we can prosecute for the folks who did what they did to George Floyd because of due process. All those things just came into play. Voting rights.
What they're trying to mess with now anyway.
Yeah, and those things, but they laid the foundation for you to be able to go to probably the greatest movement ever, the Civil Rights Movement.
Don't you know it?
And so in 1964, when that act was passed, so that actually kind of laid the foundation for you to start addressing a lot of issues, which now come under attack, of course. But here's my take. It's transparency. Even though we can have people say you can't do certain things inside of these particular areas, maybe it's school or you can't just, we still as people and human beings can address and we can teach our kids what we want to teach our kids.
Can't tell me what to do under my roof.
You can't do that. You cannot do that. The Constitution allows that.
Exactly.
So I just encourage people to always just read a book. You know, don't just because someone else tells you don't look at it or address it. You do it. You teach it at home because that will that will bring about change eventually.
I agree. I'm with you 100%. And when you talk transparency, you right down my alley, because I feel like right now, with the fact that even with what's trying to be taken out of schools, how can you do that when that's such a part of our history? That's a part of our history. Don't do that. And I want the parents, the teachers who believe, even whatever force you have to do to make sure that it's reckoned to be fixed, don't let that happen, because that is too much of history. Even with the fact that I talk with Mr. Keenan all the time there with the MLK parade, he tells me all the time that, hey, look, sometimes what's happening with this? They don't want to even participate in the parade. We're going to talk about things like that, because this is the safe place, because we want people to realize these are days that's too important to let slide under the table to make sure that you are there to be a part of it.
Right.
Don't get me started there, Al. We're going to come back and talk more with Al and Carin about all the things that's happening with Juneteenth right here at your safe place. Now, if you've got a question, like to talk to them, you can be a part of this conversation as well. 850-432-7768. You can text or call. Call us up. Be a part of it right here. Sunshine's Corner on Blab TV. We'll be back with more.
Empire Truck Sales, located at 2255 West Detroit Boulevard in Pensacola, is your Freightliner, Western Star, Detroit Diesel, and Cummins dealer for Northwest Florida. Open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., providing sales, service, and parts. Empire Truck Sales is also your Oasis dealer for Freightliner custom chassis RV and motorhome repairs. Running I-10 will get you in.
Many who consider facial plastic surgery are concerned their results will look unnatural. But with over 20 years of serving the Pensacola community, his thousands of satisfied patients have made Dr. Derek Jones a trusted reconstructive and facial plastic surgeon known for industry-leading results that look natural. Call 850-484-FACE to schedule a consultation at one of our locations in Pensacola and Gulf Breeze.
I'm Dr. Derek Jones. Trust your face to a facial plastic surgeon.
Lloyd's Glass and Correct Calibration Services is a one-stop shop because you can come get your windshield replaced, and right behind that replacement at the same appointment, we will calibrate the cameras, and when you leave, everything's ready to go. There's no need to go to the dealership, or there's no need to come back for another appointment. We just take care of it at one time. We put the customer first, and we strive to do everything right the first time.
Lloyd's Glass and Correct Calibration Services, your one-stop shop with same-day service.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for volunteering at the Pensacola Habitat Restore today. Your time and dedication will help people save money, find quality items, and help Pensacola Habitat for Humanity serve the community. We couldn't do what we do without you, so thank you.
And welcome back to the hottest spot there is in Pensacola. This is a place where you can talk about things that you don't usually want to talk about. And believe me, you can feel safe doing that. We are talking about Juneteenth, all the celebrations that's going to be going on in Pensacola. And I'm so pleased to have with me Al Henderson, who I have worked with for so long. We were laughing about earlier picture he took with me one day, and I thought my hair was a bad hair day. But it was a long time ago, and I was just leaning on that picture like this, and I thought I was looking cute. But you see, Al, I go way, way back. I mean, a long, long time. When I first moved to Florida, as a matter of fact. And I appreciate the fact that with he and I, our relationship is stayed the same. You know, nothing has come between that. We may not talk to each other every day, but when we talk, we know that it's still there.
Yes.
And I appreciate that, because that's a real thing. With you, the same. She's new on the corner, but look, when I reached out to her, we connected there at the table. And to connect even more with the things that are going on, because I appreciate how the two of you all work together to pull these events together for the community. And I see also here, now we said that we're going to give away tickets right to the ball game.
Yes, we are.
So when they get this ticket, you can't come here to the studio and get it. You got to go to
150 West Maxwell Street.
150 West Maxwell Street.
Yes, that is where we're located at.
Right. And you're going to ask for Carin, and she's going to get the ticket, right?
Yes. Al or me can give them the ticket.
You can ask for Al or
Al.
Somebody be there.
Somebody be there to get the ticket. Just say you want the ticket. We're going to get the name and all that good stuff. So I tell you what we're going to do is, we'll do that about 9:30. Okay. We're gonna give away. How many you want to give away?
How many we want to give away?
10.
Oh, sookie, now I like that. Come on with it. Okay, that's gonna be 5 pair.
Yeah. So I'm responsible for giving away 20 tickets. So that'd be 10 of my tickets I got here. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna do the tickets at 9:45. So we're just gonna take 5 callers.
Yes.
That's gonna get their name to have the tickets for the game.
Yes.
So you got the game. Does that ticket include food?
Yes.
You get to eat.
And come out and enjoy all the festivities that be out there.
You see?
Yes.
And you
games,
don't
pictures.
have to pay a penny.
No, it's free.
It's free.
It is free.
Absolutely. Now let me ask you something else. Al, we were going deep here for a moment ago, and I love that. When we go deep.
Really? Okay.
I do. When we talk about the things, because with your job title and the things that we deal with here in the city, you talked that you are over housing, discrimination. Do you get a lot of that?
We do. Most of our housing calls are housing conditions. The landscape is really challenging right now with the rents going up, interest
and the
rates
pay going down.
Yes. Or not really. It's not rising with inflation. It's a challenge. It's a challenge for people. Matter of fact, I just saw on my phone on the break, there was a call that I got, and it was a lady who's talking about she's moving into another place, but she's been allotted, her voucher is $1,100, but the place is $1,200, which means she has to pay the additional $100. That's a challenge for a person who's on a fixed income, who's only bringing in maybe SSI $800 and some dollars a month.
Did you say that? How much is the rent? $1,100.
$1,100 that the voucher that she has, she's only allotted $1,100. However, but the rent itself is $1,200. So usually the way it works, you have to, it's income based, and you have to pay a portion, but that additional portion she'll have to pay out of her pocket.
Do you know what blows me away now? When I see that rent's $1,200, $1,300. When I thought I was getting mad when I was paying $600 for rent. I would go, oh no, I'm not gonna pay those $600. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now that's 2 house payments.
Well, I remember paying $350.
Hello?
Yeah.
Look, and I had a 3-bedroom before I moved here, and I was happy that I got the apartment. In the nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
It was $365 per month.
What?
It was 3 bathrooms. 3 bedrooms, a bath and a half.
Yes.
But now $1,100.
Yeah, the landscape has changed. Really.
Good, smoothly.
A lot of hedge funds, and the problems that we usually encounter is when we go to contact an owner, they're not here. They're not locally. A lot of hedge funds purchased when the interest rates were down. They bought a lot of property, rental property.
Really?
Yeah. So you have that as an issue because they're not here. It's just a money thing for them. And so they don't really address the issues that are here and that have with that particular property.
Right.
They're just trying to get all they can, and then guess what they do? Once the county and the city come down on them, they just sell them.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Now, like you were saying that you just got a message, a lady needs $100. And I would think like, oh, $100, that's nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you hit something that was important, a fixed income.
Yes.
That might be her medication or something else that she would need. So she's got, now will you all be able to assist in that $100? She already got the voucher, that's it?
Yeah, we don't do the $100.
Okay.
We're not afforded that opportunity just yet. But that is a challenge for me and my board, because the board has said we would like to be able to support people who come to us with these type of issues, but we just don't have it. So what we try to do is partner with organizations who
that will do it.
Yes, because if you look at it, it's not just $100 for that month; it's $100 for the next month and the next month and the next month.
That's $100 a year.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. We're all on fixed income.
Oh, hello. Who you telling?
Some of us just have a little bit.
You want me to say it again? Yes, we are.
Yeah. It goes back to how much disposable income that we have. And that's the challenge right there. I may have a little bit more disposable income because when I purchased my house, my mortgage is way lower than what the normal person is paying now. So where I'm paying maybe $800, they're paying $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. It's a challenge for people. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I agree.
I was being modest.
I mean, yeah, when I did the first house, it was like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
And then when I sold that house to get this one, what a difference.
Yeah.
But no, I say that to say that because of all the things that you do, and then you culminate this time to make something enjoyable for the community with you have a lot on your plate. I mean, I can imagine somebody calling me and saying, okay, Sonshine, I got my 1100, but I really need this. How can you help me? Don't you know that's going to be in my head? Then I got to come back around and work with Carin to make sure I got something good for the community to come out to be a part of and take care of that. And dealing with other stuff too. Like you said, you handle people with what?
All kind of issues. Bed bugs, housing conditions, you name it.
Yes.
They call us, and I don't turn people away. I don't say we don't handle that. You know, no. If I need to research it or I partner with someone because I need to know what the issues and the challenges are. Let me circle back now. That phone call that I got, I just hit forward and sent it to Sabrina Fletcher.
Hey, Sabrina.
I don't want to act like I'm getting ready to address that issue right now. I addressed it by sending it to the person who's going to address it.
I hear you. I know I can. If you need help, I can remember this commercial. You can call me Sabrina Fletcher at.
So even down to the Juneteenth.
Right.
I've been to a meeting or two. But Carin has been heading this up. So when you have a great staff, you have people who are involved, heavily involved, and they want to see this work. You don't have to work as hard on it. You just have to go.
And it feels good too. I'm sure it's easier for her when you got people that believe in you, that can trust you with the entities that have been put in before you. That also allows you to allow your gifts to come out even more so because of the belief that you carry, that the other person carries, that you believe in, that they put this upon you, and that makes a huge difference. Yes. I teach that to my kids. My son especially, look son, you know. I mean, but that's how it works. And like Al said, that you're the one that's over this. You created this, and your creativity, and look what you have. Now you're going to culminate that day with something even big.
Well, he does give me free reign.
That's a good thing.
And rarely questions me. But honestly, Commissioner May it was his idea, and he was just overwhelmed with just joy to do the fireworks. Right. Just like, we need fireworks. He wanted to be so big and for the people.
Right.
And everybody who is community wants to see the people have a good time.
Of course.
You know, you want to be a part of that. And so why not? So we all just pulled together and just collaborated.
Absolutely. Let me reiterate this too. I often hear people, listen, this is going to be at the Wahoo Stadium.
Yes.
At the Blue Wahoo Stadium. I want you to fill it up. Make sure you bring the family out, bring the kids, fill it up.
Yes.
Come on out and learn something. Come on out and just, congregate with your people. Get to know, enjoy that freedom that you have.
Yes.
You know, enjoy that freedom that's now being celebrated. Then, you and bring your kids and have your kids ask questions. I think that if a child sees this as robbing, she makes it so intriguing when she does stuff. I think we got to educate our children even more because of the fact that they need to know the history. Because there's some people you ask questions, what is that? Who? Have you ever noticed that even some days you can ask a child who's Dr. Higgins? Who?
Yep. Yes. It's amazing because when I think about it, I look back and I think I know we're going to be honoring the Black baseball, Negro baseball league,
Negro baseball team.
Yes.
So probably about 20, 25 years ago, I went to go see Gilda Marbury.
Did you?
Yeah, and so I had no idea about her husband and the Negro Baseball League, and so that's when she kind of shared all this information and if memory serves me, I know we talked about having her there. I don't know if it was confirmed or not, but hopefully she will be there. But it's one of those things where you look at it and you say, wow, they did what? And then it comes full circles where the MLB is talking about taking the records and all the information that they did in this league and combining it with the other league, and you're thinking, it's about time.
It's about time. What had the time? Why didn't you do this earlier? You know, exactly. And it's amazing. I see the collaboration here, even the things that you're reaching out, because the foundation of this is really to bring it together.
Yes.
And it's to be together on that day. And I want to say this because I've had several people on here talking about Juneteenth, and I want to commend everybody who's doing something.
Yes.
I mean, because we're all working toward the same thing, togetherness.
Yes.
We're working toward the same thing, togetherness. So I want to say thank you to you guys for what you're doing. Let's see how many are going to start. This weekend we got Aaron Watson.
Yes.
There's this Saturday. Then we've got Pookie is when?
His is on the 19th as well.
His on the 19th.
Marcel's is on the 19th.
Marcel and Troy Rafferty on the same day. And you all are going to culminate that night.
Yes.
Absolutely. So look, you got a full day. Your full week, really.
Yes.
And I think when you're gaining knowledge, it's never too much.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree.
And
with
when
that.
you're gaining knowledge and celebrating for the kids, and don't just bring together, let's go over and get this pig. No. Let's go. No, I'm just being real because of the fact of the importance of it. We can't allow this to slip through the cracks so that we'll never know, that our kids won't know because it's not being taught.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I don't want you getting ready to say something.
No, I was not.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
She's so soft spoken.
So when I look at it, I look at it from the standpoint of, yes, we want to have fun. Yes, we want to reflect. We want to reflect on where we came from. But it's also important for us to reflect on where we're going.
Come on now.
So can we take Juneteenth and say, at Juneteenth, we're going to come back next year to Sonshine and report out, well, here's what we accomplished.
Right.
Here's what we put in play. Here's what we tried to accomplish. This didn't work out. We need to adjust this. We need this time needs to be something where we're going back and we're planning and we're doing things for the year. So if the issues are gun violence, if the issues is safety, if it's housing, how are we going to address those issues? That's what Juneteenth, in my opinion, should be about. That is what it should be about. And so I want to make sure that we take this opportunity just to kick off where we're going to next.
Exactly.
What are the issues and how we address them? And so when you go to those folks and say, hey, we need you to help sponsor this event because Carin said it's free.
But
it's at no cost.
Free ain't free.
It's at no cost to the people participating.
Community. Yeah. But there is a cost. We know that.
Cost.
I mean, that's the same thing I had to make point the other day. People think when you say just cause it's free, oh honey, free ain't free.
Yeah.
I mean, free. That sounded like something else. Free ain't free. Free is free. You understand what I'm saying? And I say that because I had a thought, but I think I lost the thought. But anyway, you're hitting so many great points that I really want to reiterate the fact that when we're planning this to see where we're going so that we can plan for even next year to make it even better, I want more than just a few people to get on board.
Right, exactly. Yes. So across the train tracks.
Come on now, say it again.
Yeah, I really, because Blue Wahoo's, they didn't have to say yes.
No.
They did not. But if you look at it, you really think about the magnitude of it, it's the best opportunity to make sure that information is shared amongst everybody.
Exactly.
The most people, because you got to capture audience. It's not like they're going to say, oh, I'm not going to the baseball game.
That's right, because they got who they playing that day?
They're going to be there.
Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Versus Pensacola. Pensacola going to win.
The first meeting I was in.
I hope.
Listen, the first meeting I was in with him, I asked the important question, hey, when is the planning section for next year?
There you go.
When are we gonna start the planning? Because you need to wrap up what you did before.
I agree with you.
Yes.
Don't wait till April next year. You want to start June of 2024 to get ready for 2025.
Yeah. Exactly.
I agree. Listen, we got more to talk about because there's some things you touched that I've got to come back and touch too.
Okay.
Because I think that it all culminates around this celebration. Listen, I'm enjoying this immensely. Call us up at 850-432-7768 if you would like to be a part of this conversation, if you got questions. Or you can text as well and ask your questions here. But we've got more information right here for you. Sunshine's Corner. And we're going to give away tickets on the next break, guys. So get ready for that. Get the dial and write that number down. Don't dial my cell phone. Dial. I got some friends who want me to dial my cell phone.
Or mine.
There you go. And get it that way. We'll be back with more right here at Sunshine's Corner on Blab TV. Need a new outfit for a special occasion? Look no further than Viola's Men's Apparel. Viola's has been providing the latest styles and accessories in Pensacola for over 20 years now. We have clothes for every occasion, and we offer consultations and group discounts. You can trust that our care, quality, and class will be unmatched. Viola's Men's Apparel for all of your men wear needs.
This is Wayne at Icon Automotive in Robertsdale, Alabama, and I want to tell you more about our Powertrain Warranty Forever. It comes with any vehicle we sell that has 80,000 miles or less at no additional cost to you. We put our vehicles through a tough safety and mechanical inspection before it can have the Powertrain Warranty Forever, giving you a peace of mind with your purchase. This warranty is good anywhere in the country, and it covers 100% of parts and labor with no mileage limit, and is covered as long as you own the vehicle. Come pick out your dealership car at non-dealership pricing with the Powertrain Warranty Forever at Icon Automotive.
Watch a new episode of Crime Stoppers Wanted Fugitives every Friday at 6 p.m., hosted by Sergeant Melanie Peterson and David Craig. Your tips may be eligible for a cash reward, featuring items about officer training, various aspects of police work, and crime prevention information. You'll hear about upcoming family-friendly engagement events as well. Don't miss Crime Stoppers Wanted Fugitives every Friday at 6 p.m.
Gilmarine, your one-stop shop for all your boating needs. We offer a vast selection of parts, accessories, and electronics. Discover our range of used boats in every size, shape, and brand, all ready to get you on the water today. And we provide expert advice and top-notch customer service to ensure you have the best boating experience. We service all outboard, inboards, stern drives, jet drives, and personal watercraft. Our certified staff will get you back on the water. Visit Gilmarine at 3541 West Fairfield Drive, Pensacola.
It's so cute, they're whispering. I had to do that, but that's But welcome back to the hottest spot that is. You see, this show is all about fun. You see, that's why I got you sitting right here so we can feel comfortable talking to each other, just like you're in my living room over a cup of coffee. Carin, tell me how you got started with this. How did you get even involved with Al, and from the beginning to now? She said, here comes the story.
Tell the truth now.
No, I actually was looking for a job, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to do something that was community-based, so where I could get out into the community. And actually, they were like my first interview.
Really?
Yes, that had anything to do with community. And I think he took to me. And he was just like, oh, we got to have her on the team. So, and they put me on the team, and I've been there ever since.
Look at that. See, Al got that magnetic thing. He knows what works, so look what he did.
I think he seen my talents and stuff, and he was like, oh, we can use her. Ain't that right?
Yeah, that's
she said, is that right?
That's it. Sabrina, don't say nothing. We're going to go with that.
But I can tell that you enjoy your job. Because, you know, I'm sure everybody had been at a spot where they didn't really feel that joy that I see with the camaraderie between the two of you, and that's a good thing. And I think you're more productive.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're much more productive when you're that way, because if you're in a place that's going to cause you to be, I'll get it done. Okay, I'll take care of that.
Yes.
You know, the productivity is not going to be there. But when you put yourself into something to represent what you're doing, that speaks volumes, should I say?
It's more like a family.
Hello, because you spend just as much time there as you do with your family. I know I do. I mean, like I think I need a bed where I work. But I say that to say, because when you do that, because you know what you're representing, that's what you care about. And Al, you also said that you work with stuff like that where people are not happy on their job, their discrimination, things like that.
Yes.
That happens a lot here in Pensacola.
Yes.
I'm telling you, that happens a lot here in Pensacola. One day we're going to have a conversation. I'm going to come to your office.
Yes. So we recently hired an EEOC compliance officer. They are scheduled to have training, I believe it's 2 weeks from now, to go through all the training. So I want to get her up to speed, Ramona Wilson, who's working with us, because we want to get that arm or that segment of the operation up and running. Because I've been hitting and missing at it, but mostly just partnering with EEOC out of Mobile, out of Miami, and Florida Commission on Human Relations, sending that information to them, letting them kind of handle it. But now, with our person in-house, that gives our local citizens an opportunity to really just to deal with someone on a local level. They don't have to go out. That's the biggest fear, because if you think about it, you've been discriminated on your job.
Yes, Lord.
You're about to lose your job, or you lost your job, or you didn't get the job. You want to talk to somebody locally. Exactly.
You don't want to go to Mobile to talk about what's happening in Pensacola.
Yes.
And that's a fact. But do you get a lot of that here? I probably answer that for yes.
Yeah. So a lot of our promotions and things have been on the side of the housing, because we didn't have somebody inside of it.
I understand.
Because that was the biggest fear. The board said, well, we really don't want to promote it and you don't have the capacity to handle it.
I understand totally.
So you're going to see Carin switching our outreach efforts that include the EEOC position now, since we got that position filled. So.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
You see how they're connecting the dots? We offer this, but we're not really exploiting this right now until we get in-house, so that somebody can be right here in Pensacola to talk and deal with the issues that are at hand.
Yes.
Why do you think that happens still at this day and time?
Really honestly, part of it could be ignorance.
Transparency.
Yeah. She saw me look up, and she saw this. Oh, he's get ready to give me the politically correct answer.
Right.
You know, Juneteenth is part of the reasons why we should be talking about these different things, because those issues still happen. And I'm really honest. I think a lot of the stuff is because of ignorance and not knowing what the laws are. That's part of it now. And the other part is just playing out just racism.
Racism is alive.
Yes.
And really, do you think nowadays that it is more prevalent than it was 8 years ago?
Carin, what do you think?
Why do you think so, Carin?
I think so. I think because it's that privilege. Some of that how people were raised and whatnot, and so it's like coming back full circle. History repeats itself.
Exactly. And I think she did a good political thing there, but that's good. You trained her well.
Yes. She does the outreach. She has to answer these questions all the time.
But I say that to say, even with Juneteenth, this is what I'm trying to get this to say. Whether you're red, yellow, black, white, or brown, this is not just for the black community.
Right.
Now, sure, the black community is celebrating, but we want everybody to come out and be a part of the education, to be a part of the celebration, so that you will not be one of those who will say that I didn't know.
Yes.
Because if you educate yourself, if we talk about these things, I believe that we can rid ourselves of some of these negativity things that are thought up in people's heads.
There you go. So let me say that. I want to say this about you and your show. And you know I come from a media background. You're still in the media background. Media has changed. The dynamics has changed. I applaud you for still being in this arena. My challenge is a lot of people don't do the transparency. They don't tell the truth all the time. It's about sensationalism and who can get to the story first. And so when I look at your show, and that's why I sent you the text and said, oh, God is blessing you, because some of the people you've had on Dynamic, and they tell the truth.
They tell the truth.
And I see that the mixture and the combination, it's not just black people sitting here one week, you don't have just white people sitting here one week. You have this combination of people who now you've created this platform for them to have some dialogue.
Exactly.
Where this person can talk about this and this person can say, well, no, that's not how I feel. And so I really applaud you for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
The other part is at the Human Relations Commission, what I always tell people is like, we're not here to say, aha, I got you.
Hello.
I mean, now we will, but we want to be able to come to your organization, to your place of employment, and teach and say, hey, listen,
this is how it is.
Yes, because ultimately, people are smart and intelligent across the board.
Yes, they are.
And if you are smart and intelligent, you'll have a dynamic group of people working together, because you're going to get the best product, the best service that you can provide for your people, your targeted group. So if you get that,
of course.
So that's the kind of the idea and what we want to try to do. It's just to go out and educate and outreach. Now, Carin, let me tell you now, I think she's only been here maybe 2-3 months. Feels like 2 years. Because every time
does well.
When she does an event, the next day I'm in a tub of water. And
come on now.
Like thinking I need to go to Sonshine event and work out.
Exercise. You all need to come to my exercise class now. It's free. I'm a little rough, but consistency. But Al, I hear you. And I understand exactly what you're saying because of the fact of where we are today. And being real, being transparent, you see a lot, and it's time that we take heed and make a change for the better.
Yes.
Because it is equal opportunity.
Yes.
Okay? Equal opportunity. So therefore, it does not matter your pigmentation. If you've got the talent, give me the opportunity to use it.
Yes. We don't talk about equality enough.
Thank you.
We really don't. I ran across a slide one time, a presentation, and they said, okay, we can give everybody the equal box at a baseball game. There's this particular fence level, and you gave everybody the same box, and it was a man with his 2 kids. Well, one kid was maybe 3, the other one maybe 10.
Right.
All 3 of them stood on the box, But the little kid who was 3 still couldn't seal the fence.
Come on now, I see where you're going.
You see where we're going with that? So that's not equality.
No,
I mean, so when you double back and you think, okay, well, let me give him 2 boxes, so now he can seal the fence. So everybody's seeing over the fence.
Exactly.
And so those are the things that we want to try to address and make sure that we bring that to light and say, let's just be equality across the board.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'll say this because you touched on something that I have to give Troy Rafferty his props. What he was on with me here the other day, last week or so. He hit some things that I didn't think he was going to bring up.
Yes.
But he did. And he said, no, Sunshine, we just got to be real. Racism is real. It's happening right here in Pensacola. It's happening a lot. And if we don't talk about it,
right.
That was his key. We must talk about it. Props out to you for some other things that he brought out that I didn't think he was going to bring out, but he did. But that's what it all means. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your pigmentation is. Equality. Okay, let's talk about these situations. I think it's because you don't understand.
Right. So I'm going to take that one step further. Let's talk about it, but let's talk about it openly.
Openly. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
And then let's not just talk about it behind closed doors where the rest of the community don't know what happened. That's right.
Let's do an open forum and tell me what. Let me tell you how I really feel.
Look, let's do that open forum right here on Sunshine's Corner.
Hello, we can have an open forum right here. Yeah. But we're gonna talk about that because I think that it should be education, knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Once you receive that knowledge and use it, you've got something to fight with.
Yeah.
Okay, but right now we're gonna fight with these tickets. Yes. Because we're talking about Juneteenth celebration. Yes. That's coming up on Juneteenth, which is the 19th, kicking off at 5:00 p.m. there at the Blue Wahoo Stadium, where Carin's going to throw out the first pitch. And I'm going to be there and see if she can make it across the plate. I'm going to call my friends out at the Wahoos and say, look, let her do the first pitch.
In those shoes.
In these shoes. Those stilettos and those blings, baby. Ooh, my. Can you see her walking out there? Excuse me. But what we're going to do now, we're going to ask for the first 5 callers to call us up. If you would like a pair of tickets, now that means 2 tickets each person, at 850-432-7768. 850-432-7768. Call now because Jen's gonna be saying, okay, here we go. Somebody's gonna win these tickets so they can come down and say, hey, which one is Carin? I saw you with the pretty shoes. Call us now so you can win your tickets right here on Sunshine's Corner and Blab TV. I'm pushing this thing in my ear. It feels funny, okay? But I gotta get used to it. Okay, and right about now, we are gonna come back with more after this on Sunshine's Corner. Stay close.
I just remembered it's election day. Are you going to vote?
I don't know. I don't think I'll have time today.
Millions of eligible voters in America never make it to the polls or even register to vote. When you don't vote, you're letting other people make decisions for you and pick the things your taxes will pay for. Voting is more than a civic duty. It gives you a voice about the priorities and the future of your community and our nation. Voting gives you a seat at the table.
Do you want to create but don't know where to start? Our new fabric line will inspire you. If you can dream it, we can help you make it. From using kits that include everything you would need, to taking classes to create something more personalized, Daryl's is the place for you. No matter if you're just beginning or experienced, Daryl's has you covered. Find us at 6705 North Davis Highway. Open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays.
The Reesburg Institute, Pensacola's Ear, Nose, Throat, and Voice Center. We welcome you to visit us at our convenient Davis Highway location in Pensacola. At the Reesburg Institute, we offer the most advanced treatment available in a calm, stress-free environment. Since 2014, we've performed over 1,000 cases in office of balloon sinus surgery, as well as septoplasty and nasal procedures using oral sedation. The in-office procedures result in a faster healing time. Visit us and feel the difference.
Hello, my name is Eric, and this was my first visit to Little John's. The selection, the pricing here, and the customer service were outstanding. I would definitely recommend. The staff was very friendly, and they'll get you what you need.
Hi, this is John with Little John's Big and Tall here in Pensacola, Florida at 5700 North Davis Highway. Check us out at littlejohnsbigandtall.com. where we can take care of you with extra large up to 14X and large tall to 6X tall.
Thank you guys for giving us tickets to give away today. Now, I'm going to give this number out one more time, 850-432-7768. Al could hear the phone ringing, and I couldn't. I think it's because I got this thing in my ear. You know, that's what it is. Now, look, not only you put this together, some other people came in to work with you, right?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Let's talk about it.
So we got the city of Pensacola, Escambia County Commission of Lumen, Maine. And then it's us, and then we have the Blue Wahoos.
Okay.
Yes, so we all partnered and collaborated together to make this happen.
Absolutely. Yes. So listen at this, guys. You can get, look at this, the first 1,000 fans.
Yes.
You're going to come by your tent. You're going to have a tent there.
Yes, we'll have a community tent out, and we'll have a list of anybody who has won tickets, or if you're the first to come to the community tent to visit it and come out and visit the vendors and things, you'll get a free ticket.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So now they're going to get free ticket, hats, and food.
Yes.
Free food, people. Y'all gonna be some full people that day. Ooh, geez, I bet they're gonna have food.
And a great baseball game.
Hello. And you know, take me out to the ball game. No, my father, rest his soul, he used to love. I think the reason why I love baseball today, why I'm such a Braves fan, is because of my father. Because he would lie there on that Saturday, and the Cincinnati Reds.
And just watch baseball.
I mean, he would just watch baseball all the time. Rest my cousin's soul. We used to call him Trick. Okay. I mean, they would talk baseball, and he would teach us, say, okay, if my team's gonna win, if you win, you got to pay me $1. That was to get me to watch it. And to this day, you know, and I think that's why I love playing softball so much.
Oh well, you know, I can coach it, but I can't play it.
Oh, I can play.
Oh my God.
Oh, I can play. Listen at this, guys. Now I don't know how many tickets been given away, but we have. Okay, we got one more pair of tickets we need to give away. 850-432-7768. If you would like to get this free tickets to get food, activities, be a part of the fireworks that's coming up on Wednesday there, that's going to culminate this day of celebration there at the Blue Wahoo Stadium. And you're going to see Carin out there. She might be cheerleading. I don't know.
I don't know what I'm going to be doing.
She's going to be doing in these stilettos. I told her, give me those shoes. My heel will be hanging off, but that's okay.
Directing, that's what she's going to do.
She's going to be directing out there.
Yes.
So come on now. It's going to be a great time this week because I'm encouraging the entire community. I'm talking about across the board to be a part of these celebrations that's going on. Be a part of everything that's happening so that you will understand and be a part of the celebration. And don't think because just because it's Juneteenth that we're not inviting all communities. And that's what you mean by coming together.
Yes.
You know, that's what you mean by coming together, coming to the table together to enjoy. This is going to be a day of celebration for everybody. So, I mean, bring out all the kids. Let's fill that Wahoo Stadium.
Yes.
Watch the baseball game. And okay, well, all those tickets gone. So she said, whoop, they're gone. I should have known that was going to take long.
So 990 tickets we have.
Oh, no, we got
990 left, y'all.
You got 990 more to go? Carin, you got a long way to go.
They go quick.
No, I know you will. When somebody want to give away these tickets, please, you probably have a line there at the stadium.
Yes.
Because they'll be able to get them there, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What would they have to do when they just walk to you?
Yes, there'll be a tent set up. They'll know exactly where to come. They'll see us. Not going to be able to miss us. And when they come up to the table, we'll be able to look them up if they already pre-registered for their ticket, or if they, if they've been given.
How do they pre-register?
Well, it's if they get it. Like for instance, if somebody wants to schedule who picks it up today, they can schedule to pick it up there.
Okay, I got you.
They can't make it down to our building to get it.
To get those tickets. And now on that day of, what can they do? I mean, I know she's coming with these tickets right now. These people who want? Thank you, sugar. Okay, let's see. Patricia Williams got a pair of tickets.
Okay.
Congratulations to you, Patricia.
Thank you, Patricia.
We've got Charlene Charlie. I think I said that right. Hi, I think I know who that is. We've got Betty Harding got a pair of tickets. We've got Mia Heyman and Delilah Austin.
Okay.
So look at this. You got phone numbers and everything for you, baby. So look, congratulations to you all, and I know you're going to enjoy that day. And let me say this. Did you say 30 minutes or 3? Oh. I didn't need to laugh at her. I said, oh, God, I got another 30? Woo, that was good. But listen to this. Let me say to everybody, even for those who are watching the show every day, I cannot say thank you enough. Even when I'm out now, people are coming up to me and saying, thank you for the show. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate that from the heart. I give from my heart because I do believe to be that voice, to make sure that we know what's going on. This is what the platform is for. And I thank God for it because it was He that led this to happen.
Yes.
He, for such a time as it is. And I really want to say thank you for everybody for your participation, for your sponsoring the show, for your being a part of it. And for people like you, Al, for people like you, Carin, who are doing things in the community, don't stop. I believe that with this roundtable we're going to have, I'm going to have it. Mm-hmm. We're going to have that roundtable so we can be transparent.
It might be a 2-hour show.
It might be 3. We may have to do a continue. Well, tomorrow we'll continue. You know, just like on Dr. Phil. Well, tomorrow we're going to finish this up, you know? But whatever it may be, we're going to make that happen because I do believe it's absolutely necessary.
Yes.
And thank you guys for getting up early because, you know, sometimes when I ask people to get up early, meet me here at 8:30, they go, what time? 8:30? Yeah, in the morning. Yes. You know, because they're used to having to go to work now at 10 o'clock. I never had those kind of hours, but
well, my grandmother had to be to work at 5:30, so I never thought that I'd be getting up at 4 o'clock every day.
Come on now.
But I done hit that age now when the good Lord wake me up.
I get
on up.
Come on now. I'm telling you, believe me. And Carin, look, keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, I will.
Keep making it happen.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep making it happen because you're going to take things a long, long way. Okay, look at it. Yes, and buy your shoes just a little bit bigger than next time.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Sunshine, we thank you.
No, I thank you.
We really thank you.
I thank you.
This is going to be a wonderful event. We're going to be talking about Bruce's Beach, which is really prevalent in our community. We're going to be talking about the black baseball team, those things. So we just wanted to bring that information about Juneteenth to the community. So thank you for helping us promote this.
But of course, always, always. And my dear friends, I tell you, as we judge by this clock on the wall, she's telling me, come on, Sunshine, it's time for you to get out of here. But I'm going to leave it with you as I do every single day. Never, ever, ever lose your focus. Always remember one thing. If you keep God first, I'll guarantee you this. You're going to be a total success. So until tomorrow, for another day of nothing but sunshine, know that I love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep right on shining while I'm gone. Bye for now. See you then.